everyone keeps saying that you guys are from Oakland, but then they say y'all from LA. And I'm like, well, hold up, they from Texas and Nevada, so
that's exactly right.
Can we get can Tallboy get the exclusive? Where are you guys officially from?
All right, let's go with the chronology. Start off, Scotty and I were born in Fort Worth, Texas. LaBelle Degree was born in New Orleans, Louisiana. That's the starting point.
Okay.
Then Scotty and I moved to Nevada. My dad worked for the railroad in Nevada, and we stayed in Nevada until we were age 13. Then we moved to Los Angeles, California, and that's where we've been ever since.
Yep. And my parents.
Scotty moved to Oakland, and
he moved to Oakland, yeah. Exactly. And my parents moved me to Los Angeles at the age of 11 months. So I don't know anything really much about New Orleans other than I got 100 family members back there. So when they moved, I'm actually, if they were alive today, I'd thank them every day for moving me from New Orleans to California.
Wow.
I would have never, things happen out of faith, and I would have never met these guys being in New Orleans, that's for sure.
So how did you guys meet?
Scott, you got about.
You talking about me and LaBelle?
Yeah, how did you guys meet? How did LaBelle come to make this all happen?
Okay, it started with the Whispers. There was a member before LaBelle. His name was Gordy Harmon.
Mm-hmm.
He had a terrible, terrible accident where he actually went through the windshield. That ended his singing career.
Damaged his larynx. And once we lost him, me and LaBelle, LaBelle would call it, we were boys. We were fixing cars together and just running around chasing the girls. We were good buddies. And for the longest time, I didn't even know LaBelle could sing. LaBelle used to pick me up from the airport when I would go back to Oakland, and then when I come back to LA. So we were doing that. But one particular time, he was taking me back to the airport, and this song came on, and he went to singing with the song. And I heard this sweet falsetto. I said, man, that's you. He had this, when I say sweet falsetto, if you talk to groups, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I said, man, I never knew you had that little sweet thing. I said, you need to be singing with us. And he was a fan, but he wasn't, his attitude was that, the Whispers, that's above my cup. I'm not even thinking about it. I said, no, man, you need to be with the group. So I went to trying to get him in the group from that point on. But we had a little problem with Nicholas Caldwell. Nicholas Caldwell did not want LaBelle.
He sure did.
Straight up. I wanted LaBelle in the group. Nick did not. I wanted a singer, and Nick wanted a dancer, which is why it came like that. But anyway, I finally, and we had as a matter of fact, we had a national audition, if I'm not mistaken, auditioning guys from all over the country. None of it worked out. And LaBelle just hung in there. But I kept telling Nick, man, this brother can sing. He can learn how to dance, but he got a voice. And Nick said, okay, fine, I'm going to go with you. Believe it or not, LaBelle sung off stage, a year and a half?
About a year. I sung off stage.
Well, we never even came on stage.
And at night, rehearsing with Nick, all those routines and trying to learn all those steps, But the funny part about it, like I said, me and Nick, after we got to know one another and we rehearsed day and night, then I'd walk on stage, I'd walk on the side of the stage, they would set up a mic, I would sing all the background parts and stuff like that. Then that night, if he was feeling what you always feeling energetic, Nick would say, okay, we got to rehearse. And I'm looking at him like you're crazy, but I want to learn this stuff. So I actually rehearsed with Nick for a year. And it was not so much the singing, but the routines, because Nick's stuff was so complicated, so intricate. It was like, it's not like doing colloquial steps, because he's on time, off time. That was what he loves. Nick doesn't like anything easy and never has liked anything easy. So it was a challenge, but I hope after 47 years I rose to the occasion. So.
The Tall Boy Experience.
Oh, yeah.